For the past 2 months, the UTTP, short for the YouTube Troll Police, have engaged in some of the most degenerative criminal behavior yet, and it's reached the point where it needs to be fully addressed. As of recently, they've been using spam bots in order to expose thousands of young children on the YouTube platform to some of the most disgusting illegal content imaginable, and it's even gotten to the point where big YouTubers such as Some Ordinary Gamers and Moist Critical have even decided to call it out.
There has been an issue that has been spiraling out of control. It's out of hand, out of this world, out of mana. It's outrageous is what it is.
So you start to see accounts like Officer Map Pride, okay? Obviously, these people, basically tell the comment section, hey, my illegal material videos are more entertaining than this slop. Click the link in my channel to watch them.
The UTTP has also completely been taken over recently to the point where most of them now are actively engaging in taking advantage of little children and are also spreading illegal content involving children to others in order to psychologically scar them. And it's gotten to the point where UTTP members have once again threatened to swap me and put my life in danger and also make fake police reports to prevent me from making this video. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe if the UTTP are terrible and need to be stopped, and please watch the entire video until the end because I go over extremely serious topics, and this video will also be dissected into numerous chapters. Now, ever since my last UTTP video came out 2 months ago, massive new updates have arisen, such as Anti-Troll, who is the leader of the AUTTP, being the Anti-YouTube Troll Police, who had conducted a massive operation called Operation Amalgamation. This resulted in thousands of messages within the UTTP's protected channels being leaked to the general public after an insider had archived all the logs. These thousands of leaked messages show many high-ranking members in the upper echelons of the UTTP, such as Anime Sucks, Defender, and FPS, months back ago in March and April, discussing what influencers to raid and how many thousands of comments they should spam, as well as discussing how to attack the Murder Drone community when more episodes came out, as well as the then up-and-coming second Amazing Digital Circus episode, and then finally even discussing about swatting and harassing the Roblox YouTuber Nift. Now, Anti-Troll had also leaked many other chat logs in this massive operation on his publicly available website, and also encouraged viewers to use an email template provided to help contact YouTubers on how to get rid of the UTTP spam comments, and most crucially even leaked the bot code that these UTTP people used to spam comments, which eventually led to people using this bot to fight back against them. Now, as you'd expect, this led to the UTTP taking a massive hit from this and pissed off many of their members, and beyond this point, the UTTP has continued to break down with many factions being created, and a large part of the community fully now starting to embrace pedophiles and posting CP, while other UTTP members have shown disgust towards this and have broken away from it. For example, as of a month ago, the UTTP started weaponizing comment bots with names such as Officer Matt and Joseph, and as you can see, the Map Pride flag is present in both these images, Map standing for Minor Attracted Persons, also known as basically pedophiles. These comment bots have spammed many YouTubers' comment sections boasting about how they have CSAM material, which basically stands for Child Sexual Abuse Material, which is highly illegal content involving the abuse of little children. Now, due to the severity of the situation, big YouTubers such as Some Ordinary Gamers and Moist Critical covered the situation, but decided not to explicitly mention the UTTP by name, who are the main root cause of this all. Now, these channels would either have Discord links which directed users to this illegal content, or even straight up uploaded this content to their YouTube channel, and somehow it was up on their channels for numerous hours, gathering tens of thousands of views with nothing being done about it, and tons of children literally being exposed to this disgusting fucking content. And the content that these UTTP affiliated channels were posting and referencing was one of the most illegal videos on the entire internet, being Daisy's action. Now, for background context on how bad Daisy's action is, it was a film made by Peter Scully, who is one of Australia's most prolific pedophiles and a convicted murderer. The videos are detailed to have contained the abuse of a then 18-month-old girl named Daisy, and Peter, along with his girlfriends, were described to have done the most disgusting actions imaginable in this video. They were described to have clipped the girl's with cloth clips, poured hot wax on her, tied the infant upside down, urinated on her, and beat her hands and feet with rope and various other materials for hours, all while she was literally screaming and crying in pain in the video. And as I've described in previous videos of mine, this video, Daisy's was so illegal that it was presumed across the internet to have been lost media, considering how many feds have tried to take this down. However, in my previous UTTP video, I've covered a pedophile named Regenmeyer, who was part of horrific Discord communities such as 764 and Slip Bunnies, which was renowned across the internet for children and grooming them to get their news. And somehow this user had actually gained access to the full video of Daisy's destruction. Now, due to Regenmeyer's connection to higher-ups at the time in the UTTP, such as Emperor Anime Sucks, the video was then spread and is now commonplace to many users a part of the UTTP community, and they openly post this content with no shame to as many people as possible to deliberately demoralize them and psychologically scar them. And because people are too scared and silent about it and are not addressing the UTTP as the main problem in all of this, they'll just continue to this day to keep posting this content and get away with it unscathed because there is no attention being shown on them for doing this. Now, as the situation garnered more attention on Twitter with Wyro and Turkey Tom covering it, I managed to find the person who was actually responsible for these bots, and it was none other than the ex-leader of a large UTTP faction called FPS, also known as Emperor FPS. Now, this person was already known to manipulate kids into themselves and has threatened me on numerous occasions when I've made videos calling them out. However, it was no surprise when he openly admitted to being the person who is operating the bot accounts. He also openly admits to having the Daisy's destruction video on his hard drive and other videos pertaining to CSAM in which is child sexual abuse material, and he also has zoophilia content as well. He stated he was a predator all along, and he's used alternate accounts to upload CB to YouTube for months. He then sends unsolicited CB to my DMs on numerous occasions, once again proving how he's a predator and a child groomer, and I hastily then shut down my DMs and then reported him. And also, here's a screenshot proving that this is indeed the actual Emperor FPS, because you can see it's clearly linked to his Discord profile. Now, as time has progressed, most of the members in a UTTP have now grown accustomed to grooming children and openly sending CP with no shame whatsoever, and the main de facto leader currently of the UTTP is a guy named Officer Banban, who basically allows all this disgusting shit to happen under his rule, and in fact he openly participates in the degeneracy himself too. Now, one member we have covered before named Miami, who is a high-ranking UTTP officer, was the person who originally called a false police report on Stake and harassed him, and then openly admitted that he made the fake call claiming he had a gun in my video, so here's a clip of that.
No, you said Miami said something, so Miami, what did you state on call that Stake had?
Alright, so basically, we called the IHOP, I got the lady on the call, and I'm like, so there's a blue guy, he has a buzz cut, wearing a blue hoodie, and then I told her that he has a gun, he has a weapon, and I just kept describing him, and then the girl just went out looking for him, and that's when she just popped out.
And this same guy is now publicly encouraging children to cut themselves in VCs, despite the fact he's a grown adult at 20 years of age.
Bro. Look at that. Look at him cutting himself. That's funny. Look at that. That's funny.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Don't. Oh my god, yes.
Don't cut yourself.
Yes.
No way.
A creator
No
cut
way.
YouTube. Please. Cut UTTP
This
on
guy.
that shit.
What the fuck are you cutting?
Yeah, he did. Look at that.
Oh my god. Is that
He actually
awesome?
fucking did that shit.
He was also using public UTTP channels to spam images of a girl's breasts, who he claimed was 19 years of age, and this girl is called Liana. Now, keep in mind, in this UTTP server, there are tons of minors present in it, and when Miami was spamming these images, it was pretty easy to deduce that the person in these images was prepubescent, and it was obviously CP. Other members in this server also called it out too. Now, despite Liana claiming that she was a 12-year-old minor on numerous occasions, Miami continued to deny and ignore her, claiming that he did no wrong, and then decided to make quote-unquote joking sexual comments to her and overtly sexualized her too. He even decided to repost more images of her breasts in a private GC when we were confronting him, even after she literally claimed to his face that she was underage. And the final nail in the coffin with all of this was that Miami and his friends ended up doxing Liana and then found her school, therefore directly confirming that this person was indeed a minor the entire time, and therefore meaning Miami was indeed spamming CP the entire time in the UTTP server which contained minors, and that therefore means he made sexually charged comments to someone who was 8 years younger than them. Now, in this same GC where Miami was being confronted in, Miami's friend, being a UTTP member called Spongeborn, was actively spamming Daisy's description in this group chat while also stating that wasn't bad. This was also followed by Miami jokingly stating it wasn't bad either, as well as the UTTP leader Banban joining in this conversation too. Now, Banban had also tried soliciting new from Liana, who was a 12-year-old, as well as Miami also adding Anime Sucks to this group chat, who is someone we have covered extensively before and is a posting pedophile, as you can see by these screenshots. Meaning collectively, everyone I have mentioned are all posting or soliciting pedophiles and openly associate with each other too. They literally have no shame doing this. And what is really disturbing as well is that Liana actively puts herself in these grooming situations, knowing full well what she is doing, but nevertheless allowing these UTTP members to groom her, solicit nudes from her, as well as taking advantage of her, as well as grooming her to self and inflict pain on herself. She openly shares DMs of a person named Dark trying to solicit CP from her. She also shows DMs of a UTTP member named Trump telling her to harm herself, as well as a UTTP officer known as Joseph telling her to listen to all of his orders and call him master, while he instructs her to harm herself and send him nudes. And if you think that this is bad, this is exactly what's happening to many other minors who end up getting wrapped in a UTTP, and also other servers that Regenmeyer was a part of, being 764, Slip Bunnies, and more. There are tons of minors being abused right now, and no one is doing anything about it. Everyone watching this video has to understand too that this group is very well coordinated. When I called out Miami for posting CP, he had his minions and friends, such as Striker, decide to spam my DMs with numerous different instances of CP, in which I then decided to report. These such instances depicted a young girl being abused by a grown adult, and of course Liana's who, keep in mind, was 12, and these were being spread to numerous other UTTP members too. This same Striker person as well decided to mass ping everyone in this UTTP server and urge people to file police reports against me for illogical reasons, in which is another example of them wasting police time and resources and pressuring people such as me to not come out about the degenerative actions, or as they'll do horrible stuff to me. Other UTTP members as well posted horrible abuse videos of an 11-year-old minor, as well as Ash, a mutual of high-ranking UTTP members, announcing that they would spam CP to my moderation team too, which once again consist of people below the age of 18. Other UTTP members can also be seen sending unsolicited CP in my DMs, as well as Trump, a high-ranking member, admitting to having Liana's nudes, but somehow thinking that they were 17 years of age despite them in actuality being 12. Nevertheless, in this screenshot, he is openly boasting about having CP because it's an underage person's nude. While another screenshot shows their reaction after their announcement channel had posted to it. In Officer Banban's Discord server, they openly give me death threats, stating that they will stab me with a knife, as well as them showing proof that they're making even more false reports against me. And once again, Striker is seen doing this too. More members are seen boasting about having content pertaining to Daisy's destruction too, as well as UTTP member Spongeborn posting rape art of my character drawn as a child made when I was a minor. Now, in order for people to understand the law regarding the UTTP, there is currently a massive divide in the community between those who want to rage bait and troll like the old days of the UTTP back in the 2010s, and those who are pedophiles and predators who want to spread CP to scar people. And despite UTTP servers such as Moonbase being made, which bans all types of degenerates in it and is the closest the UTTP have been to their 2010 version of themselves, there are still a few people who slip through the cracks and abuse their powers to post CP content to this server, but it seems that it is being cracked down in it. But here is a mini interview I did with Defender and Joshua Penner about the situation, and these are just two members who don't affiliate themselves with the pedophile side of the UTTP. Right, so we have the leader of Moonbase here and Defender here, and I just want you to clarify that you're both not part of the UTTP server that's currently ran by Banban, which has all of these pedophiles and child posters flocking to it, like tens and tens by the day. You've got absolutely nothing to do with that, and you have a different fragmented faction from that, right?
Yeah, that's 100% correct.
That's correct. We are trying our best to try to get rid of all the people LARPers, the files from the server, because there will be no more retards in the YouTube Troll Police team. We're going to be doing shit. Well, not normally. We're still going to go around people, but we're going to do it in a way that's actually nice. Not nice to people, but I mean nice to I like to
reputation.
No, it'll be like 2018 again, 2015 type shit. We're going to be doing the greatest shit ever. That's what's going to go on. No more. No more scat.
And no one's gonna be allowed to associate with Anime Sucks or Banban because they are all just the gateway to become a pedophile, and that's the gateway to become a pedophile.
And it's true that with every predator you ostracize and ban, they're all flocking to.
Yeah, they all just flock to Banban and Anime Sucks.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Regenmeyer was the one who supplied the first iteration of Daisy's instruction to...
That is correct. I believe in like May or June, Regenmeyer... why it's red now. Because giving this person, that person giving to two other people, a complete virus, pretty much.
And the last thing is that Mr. Anime Sucks is running the current CE channel comment bot as well. He's running that, right?
Yeah, he's the guy that Mr. Beast alt accounts sharing Ace Destruction.
So now I want to make this situation abundantly clear. The UTTP is a community plagued by pedophiles and CE posters who will continue to spread child sexual abuse material to as many people as possible if they aren't directly called out for their actions. There needs to be a massive call to action against them, and I don't care how cheesy or cringe that is to say, because deliberately not talking about them allows them to continue doing the disgusting that they're doing behind the scenes in silent right now. The comment bots that many YouTubers are discussing on the platform is operated by the UTTP. Many YouTubers being harassed is because of the UTTP currently. The facilitation of illegal material across the internet right now, especially being Daisy's and other instances of CP, is in part because of the UTTP, and no one is doing anything about it, so I'll call it out myself. I urge everyone to spread this video to as many people as possible. I want this whole community to push back against them, because I haven't given the UTTP attention for months now, and yet they have done more damage this month alone than in many other months combined before, and they will continue to do until they are actively challenged, reported, and their actions are catalogued for thousands to see. That is what I should have done before, but now I'm going to take charge against the UTTP myself. So please join my Discord server where this situation will be sufficiently discussed in more depth, and please make sure to leave a like and subscribe and to stay tuned, because I will be making far more videos about this situation. Also, this video as well is not encouraging cyberbullying, hate, or harassment or anything like that. This video is just an informative and educational insight going over the entire disgusting situation as a whole. But with that being said, thank you all for watching until the very end of this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.